In this lecture, we are going to add some code that will enable drawing. So go into the form designer, which is this one, select, make sure you've got the picture box selected. You can tell because it will show the name in the property box. Make sure you've got this event selected. And we are going to look for a property that's called mouse move. So let's see if we can find one. There should be one for a mouse move. Okay, so this is our mouse move event. So let's double click on it. And that will give us, it also generates the method that is the event handler for the mouse move. So we're going to write some code here that will respond to the mouse movement. So this method will be run when the mouse enters the picture box element. So anytime the mouse enters the picture box element, this code will be activated. To save time, I am going to write the code and I'll explain what the code does. The first thing I want to do is implement an if statement. So you do if, and then we pass it the variable drawing, pass that into the if statement. When you're writing an if statement, you need to specify where the code will execute. So you do that, you specify 2 curly braces. So I'm just going to put the mouse in between and press enter. So in between the curly braces is where I'll specify the code. So I'm going to type in graphics. The IntelliSense already picks that up. And I give it a name of G. I'll make it lowercase g. And I'll set that to equals to graphics. There's a method attached to that. So if you press dot on your keyboard, the IntelliSense will give you all the methods you can use with this graphics. So there is a method called from image. I will use that, and every method should have a parenthesis. Inside the parentheses, I will pass it the BMP, which is a variable I created. For the bitmap, I'll pass it that value. Okay, next I'm going to reference that variable dot, and I'm going to attach a method draw eclipse. So I'm going to pick this method and I'm going to pass it inside the parentheses. I'm going to pass it some values. I'm going to pass it the pen, that's the pen variable. We've already declared this before. And then some values, e dot x, I use that, represent the x-axis. Then the e represents the eclipse, e dot y for the y-axis, and then the positioning 3 and 1, and the semicolon to end that. Finally, I'll reference the picture box. Got picture box. I'll attach a method to that. It'll be an image. Okay, not the image. I'll just attach the image, the actual image, and I'll set that image to equals to the BMP bitmap variable. Okay, I'm happy with that. I've got some yellow strips, so I'll save my code. The next thing we need to do before we can draw, we need to activate the pen colors. So we're going to do that using different methods for each of the pens. So if you go back into the form designer, notice we've created a few together. I also added the black as well. So you can add many colors as you like. If you want to add white or whatever, you just add whatever colors you need to add. So I've got red, blue, green, purple, lime, black, and white. So to activate the pen, let's start with the red. So I'll double click on that, and that should open up the code view for that. So that generates the event for that pen. So we're going to write the code for that. So all we need to do, because we've got the pen variable, so we're accessing the pen variable, which is p dot color. Okay, and then we say equals to color dot red. That's basically what we'll do for that one, and you do the same for all the colors. So you go back into the design view, we've done the red, we double click on the blue, we do the same. If you want to make things easy, just copy that, come here, paste, and just change that to blue. And do the same for the rest of the colors. We should now be able to do some basic drawing using our mouse. So let's check that out. So let's run the application. We'll go start. So this is the application. So let's try and draw using some of the pen. This is a red pen. Let's try the lime. Oh, I'm getting good like Picasso now. Let's try the white. Let's try purple. There you go, my own Picasso drawing. So we are able to draw on the picture box now via the BMP variable. Only thing we can't do now, we can't save. So at the moment, the save option is not being activated. So in the next lecture, I'm going to write some code that we can use to activate saving of our drawing. So that's it for this lecture. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and bye for now.